Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of English in Practice. It's Kareem with you, your English teacher. Today we will look at some phrasal verbs that can add fluency and accuracy to your daily conversations. Let's begin. The first phrasal verb on today's list is work out. This phrasal verb can express different meanings in different contexts. So let's begin with examples. Example 1, Jane works out 3 times a week. Example 2, I don't have Jack's number, but we can work out that later. Example 3, the relationship between Jack and Jane didn't work out. These examples don't, of course, express all the possible meanings the phrasal verb work out can express in different contexts. But we will focus on the most common meanings of this phrasal verb. So let's begin discussing the meanings of these examples. In the first example, the phrasal verb work out is used to mean exercise. And when you exercise, you do different activities in order to improve your health and the body's strength. So when I say Jane works out 3 times a week, that means Jane exercises 3 times a week. Whether she does that at home or she goes to the gym, we don't know in this example. But what we know is that Jane does exercise 3 times a week. In the second example, the phrasal verb, the same phrasal verb is used to express an entirely different meaning. When I say I don't have Jack's number, I'm basically introducing a problem here. Now, this is a problem in that context. I don't have Jack's number and I need it. And then I say, but we will work out that later. Now, work out here is used to mean to solve a problem. So the problem, which is not having Jack's number, is going to be fixed later. Or to be more specific, I'm going to solve this problem later. So when I say I don't have Jack's number, which is phone number, and then I say, which is my problem, and then I say, but we will work out that later, which means we will fix that problem later. The third example expresses a different meaning using the same phrasal verb. Now, when I say the relationship between Jack and Jane didn't work out, that means the relationship between those two people didn't go well. It did not end in a satisfactory way. It was unsuccessful. So when I say that something works out, that means something happens or progresses in a satisfactory way. Or basically it becomes successful. The second phrasal verb on today's list is turn down. Now, like many other phrasal verbs, this phrasal verb can express different meanings in different contexts. So we have to begin with examples. Example 1, Jack was offered $1,000 to be on TV, but he turned down the offer. Example 2, I can't really hear you. Could you turn down the music a bit, please? Now, again, these two examples don't express all the meanings that we can, or basically this phrasal verb can express in different contexts. But again, we need to focus on the most common ones, and maybe later we can discuss the other meanings. Now let's start discussing the meanings. In the first example, we said that Jack was offered $1,000. Now, he was offered an amount of money to do something, to be on TV in that context. But he turned down the offer, which means he rejected the offer. He refused the offer. So to turn down an offer, a job, or a request, that means to reject them or to refuse them. In the second example, we have 2 people speaking on the phone. Now, one of them can't really hear the other. That's why they say, I can't really hear you. And they ask them to turn down the music a bit. To turn down the music means to lower or to reduce the sound being produced, or basically to lower the music. So to turn down music, or let's say sound, heat or light, that means to reduce the amount or to lower the amount of the sound, heat or light being produced by adjusting controls. The third and last phrasal verb on our list today is put down. Again, like the previous 2 phrasal verbs and many other phrasal verbs, this phrasal verb can express different meanings in different examples or context. So let's begin with examples. Example 1, Jack put down his bag and ran to check on his sick dog. Example 2, Jack keeps putting Jane down with his silly jokes. Example 3, this dog is too fierce and must be put down. In those 3 examples, the same phrasal verb is used. However, in each example, we have a different meaning of the same phrasal verb. The first example shows us the most common and the obvious, the clear meaning of the phrasal verb put down. Now, to put down something means to place something on a surface, usually the floor or the ground. So when we say Jack put down his bag, that means Jack placed his bag on the floor or the ground before he started running to check on his dog. The second example shows us that the same phrasal verb is expressing an entirely different meaning. When I say Jack keeps putting down or putting Jane down, that means he keeps criticizing her in front of other people so that she appears foolish or stupid. So when you put someone down, that means you criticize them in a way that is unpleasant in front of other people so that they appear foolish or stupid. In the third example, the same phrasal verb is again expressing an entirely different meaning. Now, to put down an animal means to kill that animal because it's either too sick or too dangerous to be around people. So when I say this dog is too fierce and must be put down, that means this dog is too dangerous to be around people and must be killed. Today, we looked at some phrasal verbs that can help you improve your understanding of the language and that can help you sound more fluent in English. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you very much. Stay safe.